What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we're going to be looking at health regeneration in Infinite Warfare. We're also going to be taking a look at the traits that impact health regeneration, and that is Merc's Infusion and Phantom's Mark target. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so first up, just want to let you guys know that this is hand tested. These aren't the hard-coded stats by any means, but you can hand test this with pretty good accuracy. We just have to account for the fact that we're recording at 60 frames per second, and there will be a bit of frame rounding errors, and we are going to be rounding our values because of this. Also, keep in mind I dealt the same amount of damage in every test, because we have our initial value, which is the delay before you start regenerating health, and then we have our second value, which is how long it takes from when you start regenerating health to when you're completely healed. And that second value will change depending on how much damage has been dealt. So first up, we have our control test. This is without mark target, without infusion. This is our base health regeneration time. After the damage has been dealt, it takes about 5.3 seconds to start healing, and then from this amount of damage, it takes a total of 6.874 seconds, or we'll just round that to 6.9 seconds to heal up completely. Moving on to the second test. In this test, the person that's being shot has infusion on. And for this one, it took almost exactly 4 seconds to start the healing process, and then it finished the healing process in about 4.75 seconds. This means that when you're using infusion, you not only start healing faster, the actual healing process itself, once you do start healing, is faster than if you didn't have infusion on. So in total, we start healing about 1.3 seconds sooner, and then we also finish our healing process a lot faster. Overall, with this particular test, with this amount of damage dealt, we healed about 45% faster with infusion. Next up, in this test, the person that's shooting has marked target, and the person that's being hit does not have infusion. And this was a very surprising result for me. It takes a total of 11.8 seconds to start healing, and a total of 13.3 to finish the healing process with this amount of damage, when the shooter is using mark target, and the person being shot is not using infusion. This means that when you're using mark target, it essentially doubles the amount of time that your enemy will take to heal. And this is an insane number. 13 seconds in Call of Duty is a massive amount of time. This is a very fast-paced game, and the chances of you getting into another gunfight within that 13 seconds on most maps and most game modes is very, very high. So now for our final test, I wanted to see what mark target would do versus infusion. So in this test, the shooter has mark target, and the person being shot has infusion. For this one, it still took a very long time to start healing. It took 10.4 seconds to start healing, and the player wasn't fully healed until 11.2 seconds. So as you can see, infusion isn't really a proper counter to mark target. It doesn't cancel out mark target by any means. It does reduce the time by a little bit, but not enough to be really that noticeable or even worth it. And this is something that concerns me a little bit. I feel like in its current state, mark target is too powerful and needs to be toned down. And I do have a pretty good feeling that this will be toned down in the future, and if it does, I'll be sure to keep you guys posted, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all of those updates. But as it is right now, mark target is much more powerful than infusion, and it almost guarantees assists as long as you put some sort of damage into your enemy. So there we have it. Those are all the health regeneration times in Infinite Warfare. I'd like to get your opinion in the comment section below. Do you think mark target is too powerful, or do you think it's fine as it is? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.